wow, that's a synchronistic event, because we were just talking about the moon, and I think the lunar eclipse is going to have quite an effect for you guys. It says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of a situation. So this may be even the beginning of what comes in for you guys. The moon might be projecting some very strong perturbations your way in ways of epiphanies or ideas, or being able to move forward and letting go of worry and fear, of which there has been quite a bit around the planet for the last year and a half. The King of Wands, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. Wow, look at that, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, and an unexpected supporter of your cause. So he can sometimes be a person who is around, and it's likely to be a fire sign person. It could be a moon or rising as well. This person could be involved with your career or your finances one way or another. So it could be someone who inspires your financial sector. It might be a loan officer or a bank manager. It might be a boss at work who gives you a pay rise. Or even for some of you who have been out of work, you might find yourself being able to gain more money through the likes of a job or some sort of investment or the sale of something as well. He could be a real estate agent for some of you. The Four of Cups, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted and disconnected with life. Okay, well, we can look at that one a little bit later. The Queen of Wands, brilliant, loyal, talented and friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people who want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So these two are a partnership in life, and they can often be family members. So these might be siblings you have, they might be parents. They could be like a partnership, a business partnership collaboration, or a husband and wife team as well who work together. So these people may be playing a role in your career or financial sector in this month of June, and also from whenever you are tuning into this video, from May even. So we will see if they are playing into any more of the story. The last card was another court card, the Prince of Winter, which is like the Page of Swords. Seek an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So this one could go with these other court cards, in as much that they may all be a group of people somehow creating this movement or inspiration or sudden changes in direction. And we said that the moon and the eclipses could bring about change, and they could be sudden, given that this message has come in here. So they're asking you to deploy an innovation or brilliance or ideas or intellect, and to be determined about these situations that might come forward. And they could involve opportunities. They may involve change of other types as well, such as re-assimilating something in your life, or redirecting the way you feel about a certain aspect, whether it be a belief system or a project you've been working on or a career line that you've been taking. You may suddenly go, actually, it's time for a change. I need to move this up and change some things out. Now that might be where this is coming in, because it says being bored or, discontentment with life. Well, the discontentment may come from this desire to change. Often that is what propels change in our life, when we feel discontentment coming in. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but this card does often talk about, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sometimes we get an offer from people or institutions or situations, and we think, actually, that's not good enough. I want something better, or I deserve better. So it could be that this conglomeration of ideas or activation over here, or people who are involved, might offer you something. And it could be the right timing in terms of the moon and being able to let go of worry and fear and move forward. But you might think, actually, it's not good enough. I wanted more. So the message with this card is, don't say no straight away. Really look at any offers that come in, because some of them could be invaluable and they could be far deeper than the surface actually appears. So try to take all of these words that they say, to use some intellect, to be determined, but to be focused, to be wise, to be inspiring, to be brilliant, talented. Use all of those type of adjectives to help formulate whatever offers are coming, that you take the best opportunity and not miss it from thinking it wasn't good enough or wasn't the right direction that you were planning on. Because I do think change is coming, and change often alters our understanding of direction. Like, we might think, okay, I'm going to university, I'm going to study a degree in computer engineering for the next 4 years, and that's it, I'm not changing. And then suddenly halfway through it, you might suddenly go, actually, I'm more interested in the science perspective of health, and I might want to do a medical degree. It's those type of things that can come and happen when we make deep changes. So be prepared and aware and ready to have these epiphanies come into your life, because they create new timelines. So I'm just shuffling in the background here for another couple of cards to see if we can see any more of the story. And you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. It says the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So we've had 2 times here about money now, this financial windfall and the good you do comes back to you. This is a wonderful card. I've always loved it. It's the gift of life in its complete cyclical flow of give and take, or ebb and flow, or yin and yang. It's that type of really powerful balance in life. Now remember, just as I said that, in the background the Healy was doing the balance, because remember, I'm running balance for you. So balance brings in balance in all areas of life. And you also had the Six of Pentacles talking about bringing in balance and harmony. So there's the balance just gone up to the top again. It swings through all of those 5 topics that we mentioned before, and these are the frequency fields that it's sending out to you. So lovely coincidence that came in there with that Six of Coins, and the fact that we've uplifted the balance in the Healy for you guys as well. You can come back to this video anytime you like and uplift these energies that are here. They're being projected through the course of the video, or the energy field of the video. So you can come back and enjoy this Healy Gold program anytime you like. And if you want to know a bit more about Healy, I'll put a couple of links below the video that might explain a little bit to you about how it works. But basically, it's physicists around the world who have cracked the codes to these independent frequency fields that we vibrate in. You could call it the morphogenic field of life. So that's what the Healy is working around. That Six of Pentacles, a great deal of positivity in that card. And for some of you, it might be about borrowing. You may need to borrow, but it could be a wise time to borrow and for a good investment. Or some of you are in the facility of being able to pay back a loan. Some of you may loan money out to people as well. That's part of the cycle of give and take. So what else is in here for Gemini? It certainly is a beautifully uplifting reading at the moment. The court cards that came in could also just represent family members. It may be that you are addressing things with them. You may see some people that you haven't seen for a long time within your family, or friends who have been out of action for a long time as well. We now have another court card, the King of Cups. Honourable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. So you've had a lot of people around you, and it doesn't surprise me, Gemini, you're a very active and socially active astrological sign. I think you quite like having people around you. All of these court cards could indicate visitors or intermingling with people, whether it's to do with career opportunities or charitable or growing your own. It could also be potential new love interests for some of you. It could either be a fire sign or a water sign person. Four of Pentacles says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save, and help those out who are less fortunate. When we talked before about the fact that you might be in a position to loan money out, some of you may have had a small windfall, or if you do get a windfall, I think there are people around you who need help and support. I'm not talking necessarily that you're going to win a major lotto ticket, but whatever comes your way, others may need your help and support, and I think it would be very wise to do that, even though I know it's difficult, especially if you've been wanting the extra income yourself. When we give and take, we receive in, it's just a cycle. So giving, you then receive. So there is a message in here about receiving. You've had these couple of other cards have come out. We'll see what they are. The Five of Pentacles, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So we're starting to see, not duplicity, but we're starting to see opposites, like a dichotomy of messages coming in through the reading. These are all Pentacles cards now. The Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five. And we had the Six and the Four. Oh wow, that's really unusual. So you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all in a row. You know, if you were playing poker, that's like a royal flush or something. And you see that? If you were playing poker and you had those cards, you would have just won a lot of money. So even though this one is talking about a lack of money or having to watch it, it doesn't just mean money either. It can mean a little bit of feeling ill health, sometimes like a cold or a flu, and sometimes hurting something in your foot, like a broken bone, or falling over and having a sore ankle, you know, like a swollen tendons or an Achilles tendon issue. Do watch what you're doing and where you're walking. Make sure you actually look where you're going. Don't be distracted in the month of June coming up. But there's something more strange going on here about this pattern of pentacles, and I'm going to lay them out in a minute. But coming back to the Two, it says bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. Then we have follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. And we read the Five as well. So the Three of Pentacles is often about collaboration, working in a team, being acknowledged for something that you've done, sometimes even going public and receiving an award of some type, or reward, again financial reward, or a pay increase, or a promotion within a company. This one can often be about applying for new jobs, traveling sometimes out of state to a new place for a job, getting an interview. Often the interview would go to offering you the job or being the second in line for the job as well. So much in here about your money or finances. There's something going on, whether you're changing things up, or you're cashing things in, or you're buying something big, or you're gaining some money, maybe even through an inheritance or a legacy or something. I'm just going to push this out a bit, and we're going to go 2, 3. I've never seen anything like this, all the numbers in a row and all the pentacles. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the only one out of those pentacles that has any degree of sort of slight concern is the Five. And as I've said, it's not always money. It can be physical health. It can also be relationship changes as well. Sometimes this card can be suggestive of a female choosing to walk away from a partnership with a male, and sometimes it is a close love interest, but not all the time. It can be a bit of a feeling of being left out of a community, like feeling a bit shut out, and you might wonder, why has this happened and what have you done to get there? And the Four of Autumn can often be about feeling as though you don't have enough money, but in fact you do. And sometimes this can be money that you've put away somewhere, like in investments or bonds or shares or a piece of art or jewellery, that's actually worth more than you anticipate. And if you're needing money, have a look around you and see if there's something that you could sell. But it also means that there is a possibility that if you really needed money, I think you could go to the bank or to a loans person, or even maybe a family member, and they will possibly help out with the situation. So whatever aspect you're in, it's just calling here. It's just going money, money, money. It's all we can see, that and the moon. And I'm still convinced the moon is playing a little bit of a part in it. That's really, really amazing to get all of those cards coming in. I'm not even going to shift them from there. I will just shuffle from the next deck and see what comes out for you. Wow, look at that. The victory card. There's victory to be had in the air here for you guys. This is a powerful reading, and as I say, look, come back to it anytime, bookmark it and uplift it whenever you're feeling a bit down in life, even if it's in 5 years' time. Come back and look at it. It's worthy of keeping, and it's worthy of returning to, especially because of the background frequency energy that I'm running through with the Healy. The community card has come out. We talked about feeling as though you might be a bit shut out of a community down here, but this one offers the exact opposite. Again, it's like a dichotomy of polar opposites that could be going on. This can often be considered that sisterhood card, like the Three of Cups, and it could be almost like these people in the background that have come to visit. It might be seeing people you haven't seen for a long time, attending festive occasions or events such as weddings, engagements, anniversaries, birthday parties, school reunions, things like that. It also means there's a community of people around you who support you, and it's a collaboration of three again, which is very much like the Three of Pentacles up here, and bodes very well in terms of positivity, accolades, career success, community success, working together. The Temple Path is a beautiful one to get. This is about realizing the journey of your soul and raising your frequency and raising the vibrations. And what are we doing? We're raising the vibrations over here. So the Temple Path is picked up perhaps on the energy transpiring through the reading and allowing for that raising of frequency to occur as well. It's all about understanding at a higher level how the cosmos works and what your role in it is. Oh wow, gosh, the healer of the ages. He's like the Christed white light. I don't know if he is completely Christ. It never actually says, but you can almost take it for that. So there's a degree of healing that can come in through this reading as well, and whether it's the healing of the body, the mind, the soul, but raising of the frequencies and feeling the white light come in, and possibly even through the crown chakra up here, which is where all his beautiful golden energy is glowing from. The whole reading is just vibrating itself up into the stratosphere. It's going off the Richter scale. However, there is this one card that's also popped up, and it's hostilities in the background. So there could be a few hostilities around, and we know that at the moment there are globally plenty of hostilities, so you may still come across this in your daily life. It would just pay to be aware of anyone out there who might be seeking to create tension. Sometimes it's from jealousy, like when others see you having some success, whether it just be happiness or good health or success at work or being acknowledged. Some people are just downright shabby and they just go, oh, that person doesn't deserve that, or God, I don't like them anymore. So it could be something along those lines. It could also have to do something with these people who turned up in the first instance, those court cards. It could be that meeting them again is clearing the air about something. It could be a family related thing. We are working through a lot of karma at this present point in time. So karma is also playing a big role, and there's lots of opportunities to have karma healed as it so happens. You've also, for the last card from this deck, got the Thinking Man. So he is often, I think, an air sign person when he comes in, because we often put that thinking cap on, the air sign energies. And in there he holds this beautiful big quartz crystal. Now, quartz crystals are the activators. You know, they actually have them in things like radios. They could even be in our cell phones and things, because they are the electrical activator, if you like, or conductor of certain aspects of getting something like a radio or a telegram to work. So he's applying some sort of frequency into that crystal field, and the type of cluster he's holding is a manifester. So it's a manifesting crystal, which can help manifest all of these positives within this reading. I don't like him there. I don't want him to manifest that. So we'll put him to the side and turn him away. And then I will get for you a real quartz crystal, I put it that way perhaps. That's one of my manifesting clusters, so I'll put it on there, even further increasing the frequency vibration within this reading. It is so amazing. This is a wonderful birthday reading for you guys. As I say, if you aren't currently in the situation of receiving this abundance or finances, just allow it to flow in to you. This one has come out. Whoops, let me just put my microphone back on. I've got all excited here. It came off. Energy work. What are we doing right here? This is energy work. This is frequency and energy work. It says life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So there's a two-way symbiosis here. Some of you are absolutely receiving right now this full, amazing energy load that is coming through this video for you. Others of you are able to give energy and frequency and healing work back to other people. And we think of things like Reiki healing, and that's a classic example of frequency healing. You know, there's a frequency that goes from the Reiki healer's hands into the client's body, not dissimilar to the Healy working here. And of course, that's how crystals work, through an electrical frequency field. So it's really powerful that this card came out to just re-embellish and help you to understand the activations that are taking part for you within this beautiful, beautiful golden glow energy reading. One more to just finish this reading off for you guys, Gemini. I trust you really, really enjoy this. This should be your number one go-to video for, as I say, however long you want it to be. It is full of remarkable power, insights, knowledge, positivity. Be honest and open with yourself about something that you are wanting to look into, something that you're wanting to do or move away from. Just one more. All of these cards, I must admit, of Doreen Virtues are always so beautifully aligned with their pictures and their words as well. So this one fell out. We did talk about before that when you see the 3 people in the community card, that there can be things, really happy events to go to, weddings, engagements, the birth of babies, celebratory events. So this one here says wedding. Some of you may literally be attending a wedding. For some of you it may be your own wedding, or you may get proposed to, or you may propose to someone.